going to help you. Now that you're doing all this cooking, right, because you have all the great storage, let us help you clean up your home. All right, we're going to present for you. First of all, it could not be easier. I mentioned a little earlier, when you have the ability to clean with steam, number one, you're cleaning better, you are sanitizing, you are eliminating the need for so many different chemicals. So let's talk about the Wagner. And I'm like, where do I start? You're getting absolutely everything that you see in front of me. It is a multi-purpose power steamer, and here's the cool thing about it. We sell it for $159.99. It is $99.99 right now. We are shipping it to you for free. The great birthday price, 5 flex. We have 5 flex on everything for our holiday weekend. $20 on any credit card to get this home. Well, let me bring in Mr. Luca Puno. I'm so happy you're here in person.
It's good to see you.
How are you?
I'm doing great.
And I always say this about Lou, like Lou loves, and I love it because you love anything that lets you to be geeky, right?
I'm a bit of a geek.
I love that
we know
about
this about
you.
me. Yeah,
We've known that about for years.
I'm geeking out over this thing, seriously.
That's what I figured.
Seriously.
That's why I said that.
They had me at stainless steel boiler, okay? Once I heard that that's what this had, I knew that this was going to be one of the best steamers I had ever sold. Do you remember years ago there was a steamer that I sold like maybe a decade ago?
European one.
European one.
I remember.
Do you remember what the price was?
Wasn't it Italian?
It was Italian. Do you know what it cost?
Was it $8?
$1,000.
Oh, okay.
$1,000 to get that stainless steel boiler,
that
which is what this is. So, real quick tour, okay?
Okay.
18 different accessories come with this, and I'm talking like even down to the fact that we give you, a little container and a funnel to fill it up with, okay? You get all of the brushes you see here, okay? All of these brushes, they're different sized nylon brushes. There's brass brushes, so you can even clean your grill and that sort of thing, your soft metals. You get different concentrator tips that fit on this as well. There's a brush for your floor down here, okay? And this actually has bristles on the bottom. Whoops, that's okay. Let that go there. You got bristles on the bottom of this so you can scrub your grout. You've got a window cleaner right here.
These are going to be good for grout. Let me tell you something. I can tell.
2 extension poles, all right? And this right here is Ty Mayberry's favorite piece. This is the wallpaper remover because apparently the house he just got has wallpaper everywhere. This is a wallpaper remover.
Brilliant.
So, yeah, it's brilliant. And you've got onboard support, onboard, it's easy for me to say, onboard storage for all of your accessories. That's built in here. You got a handle. Anyway, let's clean. We're going to come over here to this window. We're going to do the window first, okay? Now, could be a window, could be a shower stall, doesn't matter, but it's going to clean your glass because you got that window attachment. Now, the first thing I always do is I drain the water out of the line.
Regular water, Lou?
Yeah, you can use regular water in this all day long. So I'm going to take the tip off, and the reason I have to do this is because there's an 8-foot hose on this. Big, long hose. You got plenty of reach. But the thing is that if steam sits for too long, it turns back into water. So you want to make sure, and you can see this thing puts out a tremendous amount of steam.
Holy cow.
All right, I'm going to do the window. This could be lime scale, calcium deposits, soap scum. Watch how quickly I can go on here, drag this down, and the way it just blasts everything off of there. Yeah, you're looking at the heat that's coming here, the quality of the steam, but also the pressure of the steam.
And 212 degrees, right?
212 degrees, yep. Look at that, and look at the way, I'm just going to drag that down nice and slow so everybody can see. Look at the steam that comes off of this. And then it's cleaning,
but it's drying at the same time.
Well, you got the squeegee under this, too, so you can just give it a couple more passes, and boom, you're done. It's that easy to do. But guess what? No chemicals involved, nothing toxic. I'm not choking. If this were a restroom, I'd be fine.
Yes, and I'm $20. This is $20 to get home with your free shipping and handling as well. Okay, so that's just because what's going to happen is you're going to like plug it in, and you're going to go from one room to the next and just keep on steaming.
You just move from one thing to another to another. All right, so we're going to do the stovetop right here, and I want you to know this stovetop. And there I am again. I'm just draining the water out of the hose just to make sure. If you're cleaning with it, you don't have to do that.
Okay,
this is only like if it's just sitting for a while. Okay, this one's been sitting for like 10 minutes. All right, look at the top of the stovetop. It is a baked-on mess. This is me cooking, not my wife Kelly. Watch what happens when I get up here with the steamer. Now, what's going on is the heat from the steam is emulsifying and melting any fats, any grease, any oils that are on here, right? The water's softening up the dirt, and the pressure from that stainless steel boiler is literally just blasting it off of the surface.
I'm backing up because of my hair.
There's so much steam. Yeah, I'm telling you. Your hair's going to go so flat from this because, wow, look at all the steam. Just like that.
Look at that, though, you guys. Look at the shine.
And no chemicals. I'll do you one better. I'm going to look inside of the oven because nobody ever cleans inside the oven. Okay, there we go. So look at the door on this thing, okay? Now, How could you clean this? Number one, you could use the self-cleaning oven feature.
Well, you put a mask on.
Yep.
Right?
Or you use those chemicals that you spray it and you wait about 5 hours and you have to leave the house because they smell. Or you can buy the Wagner steamer and look at this. In just a couple of passes, just like that, I just melted everything off of there.
This is so awesome, Lou.
Look at that. Look at how gorgeous that is in just seconds. And here, I always like to do this. Look underneath here. See the difference?
Wow.
You can't see it? Now you see it. I mean, and no chemicals.
Okay, and let me tell you, very, very popular. We're going to pop up the counter here in a minute. I mean, we have sold a lot of these, but at a price today, I mean, it was $160.
Yeah. Oops, sorry, Bobby. Standing in front of you.
Oh, yeah, no, go right ahead. Don't worry about me.
Okay.
Better you clean.
Let's get to the pots and pans here, okay? Burnt on mess on the bottom. We don't have to use a scouring pad. Watch this. I'm going to hit this with the steamer, and it's just literally emulsifying everything that's on here in just seconds. There's even some lettering on this that's embossed. Watch this. Give it a quick wipe. Ba-boom. Oh. Look at how gorgeous that is
it's like
in just a couple seconds. Yeah, and that all came off without any scouring, without any scratching.
Yeah.
If you've got a drain that smells, okay, take that brush off the end of it. Just stick the Wagner down the drain. Because when I squeeze this handle, what's happening is that it is actually sanitizing the drain, but at the same time...
That's really important.
Yeah, it's deodorizing.
Because you wonder a lot of times you walk in your kitchen, wonder what smells. It's all the stuff that's stuck in the drain.
All the stuff that's down the drain. Well, and what causes the smell in the drain is bacteria.
Right, okay. And food buildup. Yeah. 5,200 gone. It is flying. And this is, first of all, I've seen a lot of these. This is really powerful.
No, the stainless steel boiler makes all the difference in the world. Now, this cutting board looks pretty clean, right? We cut some chicken on this last night. We washed it with soap and water. Put a black light on it, though. And look at that. It's like a crime scene on here, okay?
That's the stuff you can't see.
That's the stuff you can't see, okay? Watch this. I'm going to come over here, and all I'm going to do is just hit this with the Wagner. Now, look at everything that was on there that we couldn't see. You didn't have any idea that any of this was on here. And in just seconds, just going back and forth, that's a lot of steam, too. Okay, Bobby keeps moving away because it's just a crazy amount of steam. All right, so we just wiped that down because I don't want any water left on there. Look at this. Okay, look at the difference. There's the top. There's the bottom.
Insane.
There's the top. There's the bottom. I mean, you can see there's a little bit in the crevices and the knife marks on there, but if I spend a little more time on it, totally gone.
You said something really important that a lot of us don't understand in these cutting boards like this, that those knife marks, that's where all the bacteria come.
That's where they hide. That's why, you know, honestly, I would spend more time on that if I were just doing this and I didn't have like 7 minutes left.
I know.
But I would show you.
Chop,
now, chop. So now I'm emptying that line again because this one, again, has been sitting 8-foot hose, wheels on this, even a handle to go up and down stairs. Okay, that's pretty good right there. Take a look at the flooring in front of me. This is what we call LPV, luxury plank vinyl. I'm going to put this on here, let that start to steam up, and I want you to see the difference as that Wagner goes back and forth on this. Look at the way it's taking off that color that was on there, which is so weird. Well, it's not really, if you think about it, because whenever you use regular soaps on here, like that stuff that makes your house smell like pine.
Yeah, it builds up.
Yeah, it builds up. It has surfactants in it. It attracts more dirt, and it makes it feel sticky when you walk on it. So what we're doing is we're actually removing that, and look at the difference in the color of that floor.
Wow.
I mean, in just a couple of seconds. What if you've got marble or shiny tile, and every time the sun hits it, you see fingerprints, paw prints, and all that? So what I'm going to do with that is I'm just going to use little pulses of steam, because this is steam on demand. So every time I pull that trigger, it's just giving me little tiny pulses of steam. I'm just going to go all the way up to the end. Just like that, and look how gorgeous that is. The shine
that brought back, your floor.
It really does. If you have wood floors, a lot of times people are like, you know what? I don't like using water on wood, and that's smart, okay? Because I've seen what water and wood can do.
Yes,
all right?
definitely.
Take a look at this, though. Again, pulses, just little pulses of steam, and it's going to revitalize that. But more importantly, if you've got kids, if you've got pets, it's sanitizing the floor for them. If they're going to be crawling around, lying on the floor, you know, playing on the floor, in just a few seconds, look at the job that we did there.
And look at how fast it does the job.
Isn't that amazing?
Look at the size of the little guy. He's like a little guy. He's so mighty.
You get all of this with it, too. So you're getting the extension poles. You're getting the brush that's on the end here. I mean, every single piece of this is coming with this here. So literally, you can do everything from floor to ceiling and everywhere in between.
Wow.
Let's go to the bathroom, so to speak.
Let's do it.
Okay?
And
we're just going to go in here.
Don't forget, everybody, we're shipping it to you for free, but the price on this for the power, we've done a lot of steamers here at HSN.
We have.
But I am so impressed with the size. You're right. It's a stainless steel board. boiler.
Yep.
And that amount of steam that you're getting, you can see. Look at the steam that it shoots out.
Isn't that amazing? I mean, the quality of the steam.
I've never seen that much steam.
Look at that. And and by the way, you put 40 ounces of water in here, you get 40 minutes of steam from this. 40 minutes of steam.
How can that be?
Magic. It's Wagner magic. No, seriously. 40 minutes of steam.
Really? Usually you get a fraction of the time.
No. 40 minutes, 40 ounces. It's amazing.
Whoa.
Okay, we're going to do the grout, we're going to do the fixture, and we're going to do the tub without using separate chemicals to do it. We're just going to use the power of water. So here we go. Now, first thing, I'm doing the tile, but I'm also doing the grout lines. I'm getting in there, and we're really melting everything that's on this, okay? Just take seconds to do. Then I'm going to do the fixture. A lot of times people put their shower caddy above the faucet, and you get soap that builds up on there over time. It's really hard to get it off. Not with the Wagner. It literally melts that. Then, if you got kids that are taking a bath every night, you're going to have that ring around the tub, right? Look at the way we can get in here and just destroy any of that soap scum that might be in there, any of that calcium, the lime. We just get in there, and in seconds, now watch this. We're just going to start down here. I'm going to do the wipe down here. You're going to see how gorgeous that is.
Sparkling.
Isn't that amazing? Let's go up to the fixture. We're going to do that fixture, and you're going to see how we just brought that back to life, too. Look at that, how gorgeous that is. And then we're going to go all the way to the top here. We're going to do the grout, too. Take a look at this. I'll start here and work my way up. Look at that.
Oh, grout is the bane of my existence.
Beautiful.
That's great for grout.
Well, and you get like mold, you get mildew. You got the big brush.
Grout brush, too.
So you so many. Oh, okay. We're going to do something fun right now.
All right.
Watch this one.
This.
You're definitely going to want to stand back a little bit. So I'm going to pull this little guy over here with me, and he's on wheels, so he just follows me wherever I want to go. Watch this now. Here's what you can do because we've got a stainless steel boiler in this. This block of ice is about 1 inch thick. I'm going to step back, pull that trigger. Whoa. Look how fast it blows holes in a 1 inch thick piece of ice. Now you're sitting at home going like, Lou, any steamer could do that. Yeah, they could, but it would take a lot longer. Because our steam is coming from a stainless steel boiler, because it's under pressure, it gives me the power to just blast right through this thing like it's nothing.
Wow.
Look how easy, look how fast that is to do. Isn't that crazy?
Crazy.
And only with the Wagner.
Amazing. And I know we have only a little over a minute. And, whoa.
Yeah.
But at a price of $99.99. And look, you know what? You have a 30-day return policy, right? So you have the chance. You get it home. And, you know, and if you have a steamer already, I would suggest that you get it home and just do a comparison. Do your own comparison, right? Because that will really show you the difference is in that stainless steel.
That's the
boiler.
big. And at this price point, that's crazy. Okay, normally
we talked about the one that we sold that was $1,000.
The $1,000 one that we sold.
Yep.
And it's funny, I hadn't thought about that one in years until I started selling this. I'm like, where did I see that before?
Yeah.
Now, I want you to see something, too. This is the attachment that you're going to use, right, when you're doing the windows. I want you to see how much steam. Like you can't even see us. But wait a minute, here we go. In just the last minute here, I'm going to show you. So you could do your entire bathroom. You could use this indoors. You could use this outdoors. Use it on your outside furniture. Use it to clean your car. Use this on the windows if you got sliding glass doors. I mean, you know, the possibilities are endless. Ty told me that he bought one of these specifically for the wallpaper, and he's been nonstop cleaning for 2 weeks now. Because it just makes it so much fun, and it's so easy.
And that's that big attachment that we can show you again.
Yeah, let's look at this.
Yeah, wallpaper remover attachment. How crazy is this?
Look
I've
at this
never ever seen anything like that.
And here's what's neat about this. It attaches to the end of it, and it actually is beveled right here, so it gets under the wallpaper and injects that steam there.
Amazing.
Does an amazing job.
And this is the grout guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one you're going to love as well.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's the same one I used on the floors there with a microfiber around it.
Amazing.
Which we give you.
Yes, we do.
And it's reasonable.
$99.99. 5 flex, but thank you, Lou.
You're welcome, Bobby. Good seeing you.
Such a pleasure. All right, everybody, it's our 48th birthday, and we're continuing, but do you have the HSN card? Because if you do not have the HSN card, this is the time to get it. First of all, you know, we normally give you $10. We're giving you $25 that you can literally spend on anything. And to find out more, all you have to do is go to hsn.com, or you can call 1-800-695-1418. Come on out, Miss Bonnabelle. I know.
Look at my breeze.
The breeze is better for the hair than the steam was. Okay, we have, first of all, this is so popular. I know it was